蕭亮英語朗讀法國大文豪名著三劍俠片段 The Three Musketeers authored by Alex Duma. D'Artagnan did not reflect that he had only known the pretty girl during the last 3 hours, that she only owed him a little gratitude for having delivered her from the men in black who wished to carry her away, and that she had made him no promise. He looked upon himself as an outraged lover, as deceived and laughed at, and the flush of anger passed over his face as he resolved to ascertain the truth. The young couple perceived that they were followed, and they increased their haste. D'Artagnan, however, had made his determination. He passed by them and then returned towards them, just as they were opposite the Samaritan, which was lighted by a lamp that threw its radiance over all that part of the bridge. D'Artagnan stopped in front of them, and they stopped also. "What do you want, sir?" asked the musketeer, recoiling a step and in a foreign accent, which proved to D'Artagnan that he had at least deceived himself in one of his conjectures. "It is not Aramis," exclaimed D'Artagnan. "No, sir, it is not Aramis, and as I find by your exclamation that you mistook me for another, I excuse you." "Excuse me, indeed," said D'Artagnan. "Yes," replied the unknown. "Now let me pass on, since it is not with me that you have anything to do." "You are right, sir," said D'Artagnan. "It is not with you that I have anything to settle. It is with the lady." "With the lady? You do not even know her," exclaimed the stranger. "You are mistaken, sir. I do know her," said Mademoiselle Constance in a reproachful tone. "I had your word of honor as a soldier, your promise as a gentleman, and I hope I might have trusted to them." "And I," said D'Artagnan in confusion, "I had your promise." "Take my arm, madame," said the stranger, "and let us proceed." But D'Artagnan, stunned, overwhelmed, annihilated by all that had happened, remained standing with his arms crossed before the musketeer and the girl. The former came forward 2 paces and put D'Artagnan aside with his hand. D'Artagnan made one bound backwards and drew his sword. At the same time, with the quickness of lightning, the stranger drew his. "In God's name, my lord," said Mademoiselle Constance, throwing herself between the combatants and seizing the swords with both her hands. "My lord," cried D'Artagnan, enlightened by a sudden idea. "My lord, pardon me, sir, but can you be my lord Duke of Buckingham?" said the girl in a very low voice. "And now you may destroy us all." "My lord, madame, pardon me 1,000 pardons, but my lord, I love her, and was jealous. You know, my lord, what is it to love? Pardon me, and tell me how I may die in your grace's cause. You are a brave youth, said Buckingham, offering him a hand, which D'Artagnan pressed respectfully. You offer me your services, and I accept them. Follow us at the distance of 20 paces to the Louvre, and if anyone dogs our steps, kill him. D'Artagnan put his naked sword under his arm. Let the Duke and Constance go forward about 20 steps and away.